So once I've got my numbers in here, I'm going to start with a different first page, and I'm going to drag a blank page, so there's no page number in it, onto here. There we go. Start with a clean slate, and so this would be like a first page or a title page. Then I'm going to write a word of some kind. So again, text box. Create the box in your InDesign, and I'm just going to write the title of this particular document. And you can see the default 12 point and minion, so it's really small. We want something much larger. You also want something chunkier, because if you're going to be filling it with photo, you want to make sure you have a text that is quite thick so the photos look good in it. So I'm actually going to use Cooper, which is pretty good for this, as you will see. Again, I don't think you can see the pull down menu while I'm doing this on the demo, but just know that you can pull down and it will show you your different text options on the pull down here. And I'm going to make this much larger, like that. Okay, so that's part one. Create our title. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head up to type, and I'm going to do something called create outlines. If I can find it. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. So I've selected it, type pull down menu, create outlines. So what that has done is it has turned my text into a graphic shape, okay? And I'm going to, while I'm in here, I will fit frame to content. There we go. Okay, so this is handy because then you can grab a corner and hold shift. And there we go. Object, fit, frame to content. There we go. So now I have a nice title, and I want to fill it with a graphic image. Okay, so in Illustrator, you would have to select each one, clip, 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 rearrange them, all that kind of stuff. Not in InDesign. This is actually really handy. So you select the object, you do File, Place. So the same way we've done with all our photos. And then grab the image you want to put in there. And it is in here, but it is much larger than what I've got here. So again, I'm going to do object fitting, fit, frame to content, fit content to frame. I think I'm going to fit. See how that works. Okay, so that works really nicely. You can see how my image, I did fit frame proportionately, and we have a nice filled text here of my little yummy sweet tarts. Okay, now what I want to do, I've got a white over here that I don't like, so I'm going to click on the donut, and I'm going to make this a little bit larger, again holding shift, so I've got a better fill within this text. Isn't that nice? So you can do this with your own drawings. You can do this with anything you've taken a photograph of. Move it around in there for a nice placement. Okay? And look how that looks, but I think I'm going to create a custom box behind it, so that it'll give it a little bit of a pop. So I'm going to arrange send to back. So this is just a shape that I'm putting on top. Okay. Now, once I have this, I think I'm actually going to play around with my background because I'm losing some of my, it's a little too close. So what you can then do is, I'm going to head up here and try out different colors to find the best one that will really show off my graphic here. You can play around with that and see what you like the best. Maybe something, that one's looking pretty good. A little lighter. Let's go there. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Now I'm going to grab this. Control C, Control V. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to make it much smaller. I'm actually also going to, before I do anything else, move my box so it's quite close. More like that and more like that. Then I'm going to hold Shift. Oops. Why are you not going small? No. Two. There we go. So I want a little one, and then I'm going to, again, 2 frames. That's weird. Anyway, at the end of the world, and then I will make this much to fit. Okay. So this, I'm going to Control C, and I'm going to take it up to my masters, and I'm going to put it down beside my page numbering, like that. So what that's going to do is, in my document, it's going to give me a page number, and it'll give me, make sure I've got my A master all the way through. There we go. It gives me page numbering. It gives me, this could be your logo. This could be the name of the collection. It could be any sort of information that you want repeated through the whole document. And again, view, preview, see what it looks like without all of those guidelines, right? So you can see that objects on top, again, will always be blocking anything that's on a master page. Okay, so I do the same thing on the other side. Head back up to my masters. Select you. Control C. C. And there we go. Page numbering goes all through it. And that, okay, I'll take your question in a moment, hold on. Okay, and anywhere you are missing the page number, it means that it is not an A master page, right? So here, this is, I have to drag that A master to make sure that I've got, it needs that little A in the upper right hand corner to tell me it's an A master page, okay? And that is sequential page numbering in design.